What's going on, guys? Professor here, back here in the video. In the video, guys, I'm gonna be doing a little bit something different, something which I did before. If I don't be wrong, I only did this video only once, which it used to be, if I don't like, as long as I remember, it was Duchess meta where Duchess was super broken. The game was like, absolutely cooked. Everyone was running Giant Void Lightning. It was full of Giant Night Witch bowler decks, which was obviously the reason why I didn't get a top 1K finish, because that season I was so close to get my top 1K finish, but I lost my last like 5 games to the same deck, one after the another one in a row, and then I did not I did get my top 2, not top 200, sorry, top 1K finish, and I finished top 2K, which I'm not really, not really that much mad about it, but the game was absolutely fudged, and right now it's the same thing. Every single game you go against Furnace, every single game you go against Spirit Empress, every single game Curse, Graveyard, Poison. It's the same deck. Like, it's a circle. One game you go against Graveyard, the other game you go against P.E.K.K.A. Goblin Giant, the other game you go against some weird Spirit Empress Birch Spam deck, which just somehow, some way works. The state of the game is absolutely cooked. I just, I was like done with all my assignments and everything, and I was like, you know what? It's time to play Clash. Best time of the day, I'm gonna have super fun. I hop on, I do my Clan Wars, which is obviously one of the most important things for me and my clan and all that stuff. And obviously Clan Wars is like absolutely worse. There's I don't even need to explain anything. So yeah, I do Clan Wars, and then I hop on to the ladder, play some ladder game, record some videos, some gameplay, and then do the voiceover and all that stuff, edit, and then upload my video. And every single game I go against the same deck again and again and again. And I'm not that mad because, all these decks are in the meta. I'm mad because you cannot play any other deck except those decks that are meta. Like, you are forced to play those decks. If you don't play them, you're cooked. Like, you cannot win. It's obvious you cannot win. No matter what you play, you're not going to be able to win. You have to play those stupid meta decks, whether you're good at them, whether you like them or not. And that's what actually makes me mad. And that's exactly why Clash Royale is doing wrong every single time when they are at their peak, when they are at their prime, when they're doing absolutely great, smashing it. Everyone is, playing Clash and talking about it. This is what they do. They just ruin the meta by stupid balance changes. They don't do anything about it. Like, I just genuinely do not understand how the fudge those employees, whoever is working, on that headquarter, I don't really want to be any specific or whatsoever. How the fuck did they not think and came to the conclusion that Furnace needs a nerf? The card has, I don't even know, like, last time I checked, it was like top 5 most used cards in the game. And the other cards were like Poison, Graveyard, Barbaro, and Goblin Hut, which obviously they are getting used because Furnace is broken and everyone's using the same thing. How do you not nerf this card? Like, they got emergency nerf only once, and they said that, yeah, we're gonna keep an eye on this. Not a single nerf, not a single emergency nerf to this card no more. It's everywhere, literally everywhere. Every single deck, no matter what your opponent is playing, they always have Furnace in it, no matter what it is. And then you got the Spirit Empress, which deals 500 damage per hit. It's basically a 6 elixir flying P.E.K.K.A. with the Rage of Flying Machine. I don't even need to talk about that. I don't even need to talk about that thing, man. Doesn't die to the lightning. The only spell that dies is Rockets, which is obviously not getting used in every single deck. You cannot use Rocket in every single deck. Beat down deck, graveyard deck, you can't do that. Only deck that uses Rocket, I would say right now, is a minor Rocket, and some Lockbait players are playing the Rocket version. So yeah, as I was saying, the game is absolutely cooked. It is finished. They have to do something about it. And I also did see the work in progress bandages. If you guys say that you didn't see the work in progress bandages, maybe they're nerfing the furnace. Evil form. They're doing this. They're doing that. Yes, I did see balance changes. but they are not enough. And what pisses me off, it actually pisses me off is the fact that when it comes to balance changes and nerfing broken cards or the evos that they just released, when it comes to nerfing them, they do barely anything about it. Like they barely nerf that card, barely nerf that evo to make sure that people are gonna pay for it and then buy it so they can make the maximum amount of uh yeah, money out of it, income. Like that's what matters to them. It's so obvious. Like that stupid nerf to the evil furnace was barely anything. It is barely anything. It's not gonna change a lot about a card. Nerf to the minions, barely anything. Minions are broken as hell, barely any nerf on it. Like the nerfs are super small, and when it comes to the buffing cards, they are like skyrocketing those stats. Skyrocket, bro. Like the buff to the minions was a lot. The buff to the rascal was a lot, which is obviously not getting that much use because everyone is running ton of small spells in the decks. Yeah, to nerf to the evil lumberjack, and sometimes when they're supposed to nerf the card, what they do is they rework it, like the lumberjack. They nerf the if I don't remember wrong, the duration or whatever that was. They increase the cycle to 2, and they increase the ghost damage. Why? Why do you need to increase the ghost damage? If the evil lumberjack connects to your tower, not even the normal one, like this ghost one, if the ghost connects to your tower, you're cooked, bro. Your tower is gonna be gone. You're gonna have like 500 HP or something like that left. And there's nothing you can do about it. Like, as I was saying, the game needs a heavy set of like balance changes to make the game balance again. Because this game is absolutely cooked. And Cannoneer, I don't even need to talk about it. It's by far the best tower chip in the game. And yeah, I mean, there's a ton of broken cards going around. If I want to name every single one of them, there's gonna be a list. Like Lumberjack, Furnace, Evil Furnace, Spirit Empress, Goblin Hut, Graveyard, and there's like a lot of other cards which are not getting used, which they obviously don't need the buff and they do need some attention. Like Three Musketeers, like uh Barbarian Hut, which they did say that they are keeping an eye on that. Like Tombstone not doing really that great in the meta. Like ton of other cards. They're doing nothing against it. What they're doing, nerf the miner. Yes, sir, we are absolutely 100% nerfing the miner because obviously miner is the problem why beatdown decks are not that good. Yeah, I just genuinely don't understand, to be honest. They have to start doing something because right now Clash Royale is at its peak. When I go to school, to be honest, absolutely almost everyone in my school and at my classes, they be playing Clash, and yeah, I see how people are hyped about it, and I also see how they complain about the state of the meta, and especially about Boss Bandit and Prince and all that cards because of how broken they are. And some of them even say, you know what, I might quit. I might not even play the game, bro. It doesn't really worth it. Every single game I go against Furnace, every game I go against Prince, I cannot do anything against it, and my cards are under leveled, so I cannot use any other deck to counter it. And I do actually feel them, they're not maxed out like some other of us, like me. I'm fully maxed. They cannot use any deck that they want. Like I can use any meta deck that is like great and smashing the meta. I can use any deck I want, but they can't. They are stuck with one deck. And when there's like broken cards going around and the deck is bad against it, there's nothing they can do about it. Literally nothing. So as I said, Clash Royale has ton of problems. Balancing the game is like the number one priority, and then the progress is absolutely all. To be honest, Pass Royale needs a huge buff. To be honest, like Pass Royale, it gives you zero value when you compare this Pass Royale to the Pass Royale for like 2 3 years ago when it used to be like in my currency, well, it used to be like 6 euros if I don't be wrong. When you compare it, like the price got higher. That is obvious. But the value, it went like downside.
And
Huge
then
downside. You
on
barely
top of
get
that,
any
right now,
value out
what
of
they
it.
did is that now they are testing new,
I don't know what they call it, like new rewards and stuff. They're trying to put the chests back at the game. Like every single game that you win, you're gonna get a chest, like a silver chest, a gold chest, a lightning chest. What's it called? Lightning chest? If I'm not wrong. Like you have like you receive 3 cards, and then you have 3 tries to kind of re-roll those cards, and get a what's it called? A new card, maybe the card that you want. That is also so stupid. Like that is way too stupid. Why the heck should you remove the chest on the first place if when you wanted to do this, when you want to do something like this? Why, literally why, bro? It makes absolutely zero sense. They remove keys, they remove chests, remove everything, remove the global tournament. Let's just don't talk about the global tournaments, they're like gone since forever. And then you put the chest back in a stupid way where people are limited to 4 chests per day. I already know. Clash Royale have to do something about it. And yeah, that was it about this video. Thank you for watching. You guys, and if you guys do, be sure to sub in. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.